Well, welcome everybody to Rustic Haven Farm. So I gotta apologize here. I got kind of carried away and got started on a project and kind of forgot to turn the camera on. I tend to get that way at times. So a while ago, as you've seen on that trailer, I had piled full of construction material to build a chicken coop. Well, I got started today and completely spaced out the fact that I was going to record this. So I'll show you what I got going so far and we'll go from there. So here's what I got. I got the base. I got cinder blocks down. I actually got 12 cinder blocks underneath it. Yes, I'm only using 2x4s for the floor with plywood on it. But the only thing that's going in here is chicken, so I'm not worried about the weight. So forth, you know, instead of not using 2x6s, so I'm not concerned about it. I got bracing underneath to hold the center up, so we'll be fine. But this is what we got started so far. I'm just about to build the back wall and then the sides and the front. Here's what I got left of my material so far. Siding I have is sitting in a different location that I'll have to bring back. But yeah, I'm sorry, I completely spaced it. I was going to bring you along as we got going from step to step here and show you what I was doing. But anyways, this is where we're at. Yeah, so it's an absolutely beautiful day out. So I think we're supposed to be up almost 70 today, so I'm taking advantage of this. And I'm gonna get this chicken coop done. Mainly my brooders are jam-packed full of little chicks, and yeah, I even have them in my house, specifically my bathroom. Even more specific, the bathroom that I just remodeled and updated and is basically brand new. So it's time to get the chicken coop done. So anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna keep out of here. I'll keep, I don't got anybody to video for me today, so I'll just keep giving you updates as I go. But so yeah, we're gonna get after the back wall and get that built, and I'll just take you along as I get going and show you now that I remembered. So all right, I'll be back in a few. Okay, so we got the back wall up. We're going 2 foot on center with them. Got no reason to really go 16. It's just gonna be for, like I said, chicken coop, hold the wall, so forth. So yeah, that's where we're at. We're gonna get another wall going here, and I'll show you that when we get it done. All right, everybody. So I ended up just going at it here, stopped for lunch, and then started slowing down and getting behind. So I just got after it. But as you can see, all the walls are in 2 foot on center. The 2x4s, yes, they're flat, but I have other things I'm gonna do to it. They're 16 on center, and the door is in. So tomorrow we're gonna attempt to put a roof on it. I gotta potentially get some plywood for the walls yet, which I probably will do, and then I can get siding on it. So anyways, I'm making progress. Hopefully we'll have chickens in there by midweek. As you can tell, things worked out pretty slick. Big 36-inch door. It's all reclaimed stuff. Or we're sitting in a storage unit, so I got that. And my son Callan checking things out. So yeah. Sorry for the lack of video in here. It's just been one of those where I just get going and get moving. I don't have times I didn't have people that are out here to help video, or when I did have help, we just worked on getting the building put together. So anyways, yeah, there it is. So all right, we'll get some siding and some roofing and get after it and keep going. But we'll hopefully have new chickens moved in here shortly, hopefully by for sure the end of next week, just because of work schedule and everything else. I don't know how much more time I'll have to get after it here, but my goal is to hopefully get some plywood on the roof tomorrow, and then very potentially get some siding here real quick. But I think I'm gonna put some plywood on it just to stiffen it up a little more, help the insulation as well for the chicks. And yeah, so anyways, let's come along. Well, morning everybody. Yeah, so it's been about a week since the last part of this video. Just with work and life and everything got busy, and didn't have much time to work on the chicken coop, but today we're after it. I'm gonna get the rest of it sided today. Get all the plywood up, get the OSB on the roof, and then I got some, well, where are we at? There's my floor. I got some linoleum to put in that too. So that's my goal today, is to get all that put up, and then the linoleum on the floor, because I got to get the chickens out of my house, and more specifically out of my bathroom. Yeah, I'm tired of, well, you know what happens with chickens and the coops, and yeah, it's got to get out of my bathroom. So yeah, that's what we're up to today. Yeah, I'll just spin you around here and give you a quick blurb of what I got going. Okay, so we're about half done with this side. I got to put a small piece there, finish it up to the top, and then yeah, just a little bit of little stuff left to do, more detailed stuff here in a little bit, and I got to cut some angles and so forth, and then start getting the roof put on. But yeah, it won't be long now, and we'll have an enclosed shed. I left at the bottom here, you can kind of see an opening. I left that open, just try to get some more venting updraft. Obviously I got some siding that's going to go on this, and trying to build in some vents as I go, just to keep it so it keeps the air moving. I got to put a window in somewhere, and I'm not quite sure. I'm thinking that back wall back there, sorry, a little blurry. We got to put another outside pen over there with a door. So I'm thinking I'll put a window. I don't got a window yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might just try to make one and get some plexiglass, mainly just to let some light in. Now, actually, probably thinking about it now, I'll probably put it here instead. That way they can get the sun coming up over the trees right off the bat. That's probably what I'm gonna do, but I got to get that figured out. Obviously, as you can tell, I haven't even considered windows yet, but I probably should do that, which won't be hard. I'll just build that before I side it. So, but yeah, so we're making progress. Hopefully we'll have, well, I better have it all enclosed today, and then hopefully at this weekend I can get some shingles on the roof. We got some activities going on, some baseball tournament that is happening. I'm gonna help coach with that, so I'm starting tonight through Sunday some point in time. It's gonna be iffy if I get much more time to work on it, just because of the tournament and all that. So anyways, yeah, that's where we're at. So I'm gonna keep at it here, and I'll give you an update here in a little bit. Okay, that side is done. Yeah, it's a little challenging being one man doing this, nobody here to help me, but I'll take whatever I can get. Part of the roof is on. I'm gonna finish these two sides first, and then I'll continue on with the roof. Yeah, I need to get that floor down, but that might be a tomorrow morning project. I don't know yet. We'll see where things go, but we're slowly but surely getting to it. I gotta trim up all those so it looks a little better. But whatever, we're getting there. I'm not quite sure what I did with my math on that one, but as you can see, the roof line is kind of janky, but it is what it is. I tried to square it up as best I can by myself, but whatever. Just a chicken coop. So anyways, we're getting after it. All right, we're getting closer. The roof is on. It just needs to be tar papered and shingled. As you can see, I got a little bit on the other side up on top yet to do. Don't worry about that spot right there. That's redneck math. And then all we got left is to button up this side. So we're making progress. So once that side's done, before I put this side on, I might come in here and put this floor in. So we're putting linoleum on the floor to make it easier for cleanup, try to prevent our floor from getting wrecked as long as we can. So I might try to do that while I still have some light in here. I don't know, I would like to get the walls buttoned up and be done with it for now, but yeah, almost there. All right, everybody. We are totally enclosed, except for there's that one little spot there and another spot on the other side that's identical to that. I'm just gonna leave those just to get some more ventilation. I'm gonna put some screen on them from the inside. And I don't know, do something with it so it looks a little nicer, because I still gotta side it. I got some LP siding from another project that I'm gonna use and put that on here. But I gotta put a house wrap on this first, and then I'll start the siding. But anyways, the roof is on. It's nothing special. It's literally a chicken coop. So it's got its quirks, and it's, I don't know, for kind of a last minute thing, just kind of throwing things together. This is what I ended up getting with. So yeah, there could be things that could be a lot better. Things I should have done a lot better than I normally would, but yeah, it was just, gotta have it. I gotta get the chickens out of my bathroom, because it's just getting a little too carried away. So anyways, yeah, and there's the top one. Like I said, vent on that side. Don't worry about that little spot right there. That's, again, redneck math. I wasn't thinking straight when I did that. So let's just take a quick gander here on the inside. You can kind of see what it's going to look like. It's not horrible in here. Still plenty of light. So it'll do the job. We'll get plenty of ventilation. There's the doorway. And then I got to put linoleum flooring down yet. That's going to be probably tomorrow afternoon, maybe even Sunday sometime. So anyways, it's enclosed, so now it's getting to the point where I can, getting dang close to throw some chickens in there. So anyways, yeah, that's that. All right, well, that's the first, I'm gonna call it the first phase of the chicken coop build here. Let me spin around, maybe I'll get that in the background. There we go. So the next part I gotta do is I gotta get the shingles on the roof. That'll be the next project. Get tar papered, shingled. I need to get the house wrap on, siding, some trim work. I still gotta figure out about a window. I'm kind of thinking it's gonna go on this wall here, just to let the morning light in for them as well. The linoleum's got to go down, and then I got to build some benches in there, some roosting bars and so forth. Just something, spruce it up a little bit nice. Just basically give them a Hilton, something pretty fancy for them. But we're getting there, so I'm hoping next couple of days we'll make some more progress and we'll have it about done. So anyways, I'm going to stop this video here for this one, and we'll get a new one started. I'm not sure how long this one's gotten to be, but it's been a few days of filming this one off and on and so forth. But up to this point right now, I want to say I probably got about $700 in the material. So, and it's not bad. A lot of the stuff was like the door was given to us, the shingles, so forth. So it could be a lot worse. A lot of this got used, a lot of rebates from Menards. That's where we bought the material, got used. So really, with all the rebates that we used, because I got them from other projects, I think we might have spent a couple $100, not counting all those rebates. Those rebates helped out a lot. So just like I've talked about before, when it comes to farming and whatever else, it's not cheap. You can make it work, save your money somehow, somewhere, have at it. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll get filming, and I'll let you bring along and get the siding and some window figured out and so forth. So thanks for watching, and have a good day. God bless.